Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are once more. So, didn't mean to start as this faction. I took a look at Bactria, and it turns out when you actually besiege I suppose they're like the Parthians, you know what I mean? Like, the Parthians, but they're not Parthians, but yet they'll be the Parthians. It turns out if you besiege them, they just come back in greater numbers. You really have to just immediately attack. And it turns out attacking loads and loads of horses is really bad. But anyway, we'll go back to the proper game now. I fucking make myself laugh sometimes. Pugabona. Okay. Winter 251 BC. Okay, so we currently have the unified Hellenic states at the moment. I mean, taking Pella was a real big boon there. Righto. I can't believe that they actually did turn on us. Well, then again, they weren't allied with us, but it's a really remarkable step that they took there. It's like, why would you do that? So we obviously have the army Pokemon over here. I mean, it would be nice to take Byzantium, considering that, yeah, it's a hell of a strategic position to actually control. We do have some fairly good troops, and we actually do have pike infantry for, like, the first time, like, actual phalanxes. Which does make a bloody big difference. We lack a lot in the way of, like, skirmishers. So I'm actually going to pick up some Toxicity. It looks like they might be from Crete. Yeah, Cretan archers. Some of the best. There we go. Fairly cheap, to be honest. So yeah, we'll go and find the army of Pokemon. We should outnumber them. Yeah. Yeah, oh yes, definitely we outnumber them. Okay, so we'll fight the battle. I've been looking online actually, I've seen that there has been an update to the Divide et Impera mod for Rome 2, kind of tempted to do something on that actually. I have bought Thrones of Britannia today as well. I've heard it's been updated, and I've heard mixed things about it, but it does look rather interesting. It would also be very cool to actually play a game, obviously set within Britannia, so that could be cool. Right. Right. Might makes right. Of course, we'll have to grab our pike infantry. Yeah. I think an interesting question is going to come down to, like, how many units of pike we really want. I assume the enemy is going to be somewhere in this direction. It's hard to tell sometimes. Right, so we have 3 units here of pike. They do look pretty damn good. They're going to be fairly effective. I mean, what we might want to actually do is potentially consider having them as the obvious centre, and then Hoplites obviously to the flanks, and yeah, it's a fairly obvious tactic, that one, really. The only issue with pikes is, to be fair, I might even want to have them as a second line, i.e. not actually committed to battle in the first instance, rather something afterwards. See, well, the trouble that we're always going to find is actually trying to get the pikes to really be engaged, or to engage. So what we'll do then is we'll have some Hoplites just to run up front, so hold something of a front line. We'll have a thin front line over here. Have the pikes behind them, some distance. I'd like them to be fairly dense, get the most value out of them. Tell them to obviously turn that off for the time being. We have our Cretan archers, which we will want up at the front. There could be a nice middle ground then between the actual Hoplites and the pike. Yeah, something like that. Obviously turn off that mode, turn on guard mode too. The general will have behind the pike. There we go. I mean, the rest of it is... I mean, these are elite Hoplites. These are quite good troops, as you can bloody well imagine. So for the most part, we want to keep them somewhere as a distant force. Have a bit of cavalry, probably over on this flank here. We do have some additional cavalry as well, which is quite nice. We actually have a decent amount of cavalry for, like, the first time. Usually this doesn't happen. Usually we never have, like, anywhere near enough cavalry. So it does make a bloody big difference. Right, as far as it goes for Hoplites, yeah, what we'll do then is have, what do we have remaining? I have some spearmen here. Obviously, these are skirmisher troops, so I'll have them to actually pull up with them. Okay, just form them. There we go. See, it's funny, actually. What's up there, Carl? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, as I was saying, it's like a funny thing, really. It's like, it's hard to really think of Greek, well, Hellenic tactics, as it's like, I'd say most gamers are obviously influenced by the fact of Roman tactics. So it would be rather interesting to actually look up some Hellenic tactics and actually see how Hellenic armies would fight. What do you think the next Play by Email War of Pacific episode will be? I'm not entirely sure, really. It depends really how long it'll take for the historical gamer. I don't think it'll take him too long. He tends to be quite quick. Why are these troops running? Absolutely no need for them to be running. Ruins their bloody formation. Okay. Obviously we do have our Cretan archers, which are now somewhat exposed, so we are going to have to march these guys forward, even if it does risk them to some degree. The enemy does have a fair amount of cavalry, and it's interesting to see them right here on the front line. So what we're going to do then is pull our archers to the rear, have the pikes begin to get into the action to some degree. Right. Yeah. Oh, is the audio too low again? Let's see. Just need to double check this. Has a terrible bloody tendency to change the settings. Okay, let's see. So still have our forces over here. We have our cavalry. Hammer and anvil was a Hellenic tactic, yeah. It's hard to, like, not use that tactic. So, how you doing, Veslav, by the way? Okay. Have them just fire at will, I suppose. Right. Have them come into the battle. I'm going to have the Spartans just hold that flank there for the time being. Okay, so what I'm going to do is have our archers, one unit to fire upon this cavalry, one upon that one. The actual pikes will move in. That's pretty awesome, man. Glad you're okay. It's interesting that the AI here is performing in such a way. They are somewhat keeping our forces in check. The cavalry is holding off for some particular reason. But they do have a mighty amount of cavalry. So we do need to be very, very careful about that. Which is why I've got some of my actual hoplites here on the flanks. Yeah, you can see they're beginning to move here. Need to be very, very, very careful. Actually, I'm just going to turn the music up a little bit more. I think I'll probably get away with 100%, to be honest. There we go. Yep, so they're getting in behind my actual forces over here. Interesting to see that our general unit is different to what we normally have. That's interesting. Okay, let's see if we can actually engage. Right, they have decided to go ahead and hit the flank over here. Not going to be the best matchup. Tell them to be on guard mode. I don't need them to move anymore. What I'm going to do is actually use my cavalry over here to hit his cavalry that is routed. Yeah, the pikes. Oh, these are the opposing forces pikes. Right, what I'm going to do is actually pull back my hoplites. Our pikes here are being somewhat overwhelmed, so we'll give them archer support. Okay, we do have a other unit of pikes. What we're going to do then is push them up on the flank. The general over here. Our Spartans are over here. Right. Have those forces march in. Take them off guard mode. Okay, have our hoplites begin to march down this way. Cavalry over here. Have them engage. Hold two forces in reserve, to be fair, though. I'll have the cavalry chase down their forces over here. The reason for that is I don't want them to come back. Okay, his forces over here are routed. Let's see. Have them chase those guys down. Actually, no, they're not routed. Right, we should have this in the bag without much issue. We definitely do outnumber them. Yeah, our pike forces over here are a little bit disorganized, but they should be okay. This unit's doing well. Right, they're getting charged here, have them react to that. Yeah, even facing the right way can make a big difference sometimes. Spartans can get involved here. What's up there, my man? We're currently fighting a army of Pergamon. Doing very well, we outnumber them by at least 1,000, which obviously does make a hell of a difference. And for the first time ever, our cavalry's actually been somewhat useful. They're somewhat overburdened. What I'll do then is have some elite hoplites join them. Right, disband that. Have both our units over here actually join the fray. Get them to actually march up. I do want to maintain this cavalry. Right, they're going to engage the elite hoplites. That's fine. I do have my cavalry over here. I'm going to have them charge in. Okay, yeah, it looks like his units are beginning to rout now. Not surprised. Pike's doing very well. Yeah, we should be able to pull off some very successful battles. There's a lot of arrows coming in there. Right, chase down the pike. Just chase down his other units in general. Okay, have them take up a formation. Okay, just form a front line again. There we go. Yeah, exactly. It should not be a hard war, due to the fact that we just simply outnumber them. Right, I'm not too happy about that, so we do need the archers to actually move this way. Have the hoplites actually get involved. And what's our cavalry up to? Right, those guys could do with being intercepted. We have some cavalry over this way. That cavalry unit is obviously chasing these guys down, so what we're going to do is actually countercharge. Getting the cavalry involved here, we should be able to outnumber them. Is he really charging some elite hoplites? Yeah, he's not going to have a good time with that. I mean, take a look at the difference. Like, these guys are wearing, like, what looks like cloth. These guys are pretty well armored. Okay. The Cretan archers have actually done a good job too. Don't know how many kills they got. We could find out after the battle. Okay, charging. But yeah, how are you guys doing, Ben? Did you all have a good Christmas? All looking forward to a good year? Should be a very interesting one, to be fair. I think what I'm going to try to do in 2019 is be more professional as well, so actually learn how to like edit videos perhaps. Right, there we go. So what we'll do then is we'll just kill the ones that we can kill at the moment. Right, let's see, what can I do with my cavalry? Obviously these guys have been chased off, the actual cavalry there. There's not actually that many units on the map over here. But we'll chase down some of them, and then at least that's better than nothing. Right, there we go. So let time go by. 480 captives will easily reach over 500, I imagine. Yeah, it's really quite nice to have some cavalry. Definitely need cavalry. Okay, can we catch up to these men? I'd be interested to see how many losses we took. I mean, the pikes did very well. I like the fact that we can actually see the pikes. He died in a very dramatic pose. Yeah. It looks like it's been propped up by something. That's pretty cool. Was actually rather interesting by the AI to actually check us on each of the flanks there. It's like, I can understand why they didn't immediately engage, due to the fact that, well, yeah, they're cavalry. Going up against hoplites, they're not exactly intended for that. Can I catch them? Ideally so. Not takes as long. And we'll probably end up with about 55, 60 captives, which is still pretty good. Obviously. And the question is, do I want to keep enslaving everybody? It is very nice for us from an economic point of view, but it doesn't endear the other factions to us, I don't think. Okay, so 273 losses, yeah. Their army is completely destroyed for the most part. Right. And let's see how the archers did then. Casualties inflicted, okay. So yeah, I mean they took 0 casualties and they inflicted 65, 54, so just over 100 casualties. Was that, yeah, that's actually not too bad then, was that, aye. Not bad at all. Pretty much on average with the other units. There's not many actual men that are killed in these battles. It's pretty much breaking their morale and then, yeah. Whichever side routes is the side that is going to be annihilated. But mostly for the fact that they're going to be captured. Okay. Right, how do we want to do this then? I'm somewhat tempted to just, I don't know. I could try to ransom them. I mean, I could enslave them and at least then we get the actual proper value from them. I could release them, but these are enemies in a war. It's a tough decision. I think what we need above all is a time of peace and prosperity. But that's difficult to achieve when we're basically looking like the bad guys. Then again, we can build our power to such points of which they would be very loathsome to challenges. So I guess I will enslave them. It does allow our cities to grow faster, allows us to become more economically, well, to achieve an autarky. Right, I would very much like Byzantium, but we do need to deal with that army to the north there. I mean, once that army's gone, then they have nothing else really mobile. And we'll have to obviously replace these losses in the future. We'll march north then. I do have the benefit of the navy over here. Right. Yeah, we do have a rebel general over here. I think we tried to bribe him last time. Sadly, that did not work. We do have our new units over here from the first reforms. They're quite nice. Okay, what we'll do then is recruit a new unit and obviously have it march out to replace the unit in the field that has suffered losses. Sorry. Yep, so Athens is about to begin building a larger port, which is going to be brilliant. Okay. See, the question is, do I turn them into an actual vassal? Well, the thing is, they'll always try to betray me. I think what we'll do then is we'll have part of the fleet move up over here. And I suppose what we could do then, though I'm somewhat worried about that, what I'll do is I'll reinforce the actual fleet over here, just in case. Really do not want to lose an entire army. Okay. Ah, I can recruit some elite hoplites over here. Very nice. That's pretty solid. Could do with a Archon over here in Corinthos. Right. It's good that we can actually recruit more elite hoplites. We can actually have a very strong army corps. Right, march these forces in the north. Yeah, actually building up some pretty good forces here. What I'm going to do then is, let's see. I'm half tempted to build up the navy. That's not a bad idea. But I think I'd rather build the more elite, well, the actual proper warships. I'm not going to construct any new units for now. How many generals do we have? We only have one general here. Jesus. What rank are our Spartans? Our Spartans are max rank. That's freaking incredible. Yeah, they're going to be doing some bloody good damage, aren't they? We need to retake the city over here. Yeah, we could assault it, but we're going to starve them out for the most part. I could recruit some mercs. Let's take... Ah, fuck, I just clicked this. Oh, right, there we go, that's fine. Yeah, that's looking pretty much in our favour, but what I'm going to do is actually recruit some additional mercs over here to make sure. What we'll do then is I'll grab 2 additional units. How did we look there? Okay. I'll give that another turn or two just to make sure the odds are in our favour. I don't want to particularly fight that battle myself. Okay. That one is, yeah. That one's a rebel city. Well, basically, it's a tribe, isn't it? It's, yeah, it's held by the rebels, but it's basically like a bloody... independent state, I suppose you could say. I mean, the thing is, we'll take Byzantium. With Byzantium under our control, but at least we'll have that strategic vantage point. And we'll have to build up the road infrastructure, considering the distance here between Pella and Byzantium is quite great. Okay. Yeah. It looks like that army has moved to here. The Seleucids are here. Yeah, like a Thracian tribe then. Okay, we could actually try to push for a battle in the open. Oh no, that other army is still over there. Okay. What I'm going to do is actually just combine my units here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. Just combine the stacks a little bit. Ah, looks like we lost that unit. I could hire some additional mercs just to make sure that we win the battle. I don't think it's really in doubt, I just think it's one of those that I want to win cleanly. So I'd say some additional cavalry for the most part. Thracian fast cavalry, Thessalian... Well, Thessalian cavalry. Hire some of those guys. Pick up these additional cavalry units as well. Okay. I'm going to alter this one. So I'm quite lazy. I was going to quickly say a bit first though. If we fail the battle by some absurd means, then I'll just obviously fight it myself. But I don't think we'll have to worry about that. Yeah, clear victory. Should damn well hope so. Right, enslave the enemy. Okay, so they're still in the city at the moment. Yeah, there's barely any of them left. Definitely not many. What we'll do then is I'll blockade his port. Righto. Grecian archers still doing very well. Our Spartans are doing extraordinarily well, to be fair. So we'll leave that under siege. Am I actually building? Right, okay. Let's build ourselves some actual siege works. Yeah, we'll build... Right, I'll build a ram and... Yeah, that'll do, and then we'll obviously build additional... Actually, let's build siege towers. They get the job done. And the fact is, you get all your unit onto the wall at once, rather than piecemeal. I'd like to send reinforcement units, but the thing is, I can't really trust them, just in case a diplomat comes in and, yeah, they're bribed. I really do need additional commanders. Well, additional archons. We'll have this fight go on then. Yeah, clear victory, fantastic. Occupy the settlement, it was obviously ours once. The wall's damaged. Okay, it's not too bad. The population's still pretty solid as well, so at least that's going for us. Turn that obviously into military conquest. Put the tax rate down. But yeah, there we go, that's going to help boost the actual overall economy once more. It was a bloody arse that they took it from us. 2 turns I can recruit some additional Spartan hoplites. I could take a look at actually building additional mines later. Right, so I'm currently building the market. I would like to build these big old ports. What's the size of Sparta? So Sparta's at 5,090 households. Temple of Poseidon here. Small granaries would be quite nice. Food imports is very good. I mean, what we're going to do, what's the difference between military conquest and tributary state? We'll take a look, actually. Okay, so... this region has been pacified in preparation for restoring a regime friendly to your cause. This is the first step towards establishing a client ruler who comes from the allied state building, which is next. Let's see. Having conquered a region grants a right to rule it, and now it should be determined whether it's left autonomous or subordinate. I think basically... I don't know, I think there's like less public order, but I think you can like... I don't know, I think you might potentially gain more units. I'm not entirely sure. Okie dokie. Things are going well enough. I mean, winning that one battle there, and then obviously the follow-up battle has been very productive for us. Okay, so they haven't sallied forth for Byzantium. They haven't seen any additional units come to aid them either. So let's take a look at the chances of us taking the city. He does have 748 men. I think we'll probably be able to manage it. Yeah, we do. Fantastic. And we'll take the city. I could enslave the population. Yeah, we'll enslave the population. It's easier to do that for the most part. Due to the fact that we won't have to deal with any issues coming from, obviously, the population there, the native population. But yeah, 564 households is hardly anything here now. Some of our units are again some nice chevrons. Also, I'll have to take a look at retraining them in the future. I think what I might do then is, let's see, we do have the navy now, which is obviously freed up. I'll have one of the units move over here to Pella. We could actually pick up from Pella these units over here. Okay. Recombine with the navy over here. Have them start to move up the... well, I mean, this is like the Sea of Marmara, isn't it? Or was it known as... was it the Helipontus? I can't remember what the bloody... can't remember what it was called now. Something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh, I have another diplomat over here, don't I? Yeah. Let's go and see how the Romans are doing. Okay, so they've taken Patavium. Romani. Right, how about map information? Balance, yep, thank you. Barely accepted, alright. So currently they're very poor, but their power is supreme. Our power is supreme. I don't know what our wealth is currently rated at. I mean, they're considered reliable where well, we are considered very untrustworthy. Dardanelles. I think it's something like the Helipontus. I think it's something like that. I could offer them an alliance, but I don't really want to do that. For the most part, it's... So we've been training for 84 turns, which has actually been quite lucrative. I don't want to really become aligned with them, as that's going to help them out, and yeah, I don't want to become involved in their wars. We'll take a look around Italy. I want to take a look at how strong they are. And I'd like to obviously finish off Epirus at some point in the future. That's one of the to do. Right. Okay, you're over here. Ah, there we go. Right, I will try to bribe him. No, okay. That's understandable. Let's take a look at their comparison then. So they have roughly the same armor then as the Hoplites. Sorry, total defense. And the Hoplites obviously have more armor. But the defense skill of this unit is actually higher. Shield... sorry. Shield is only a little bit less effective. Melee attack. Yeah, these guys do also have a missile attack. Same amount of men in a unit. They are somewhat cheaper as well, actually. Hellespont. That's the new name. Yeah, that's the name, sorry. I knew it was something like that. I just couldn't remember what it was for the life of me. What happens then if I... Does it just make the people happier? I don't care if they're happy. I mean, they're happy enough for me to attack them, and that's all I need. Okay. Right, so we obviously have our units over here. Need to build up. We do have some reinforcements over here. I could do with a spy, just to get some information. And let's see. Our general... Well, our Archon, I should say. Right, put him back in. As we can see that, right, we have the heir to Pergamon over here. One of their armies there. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, I definitely need additional fleets. Okay, get rid of the mercs. Some very nice units here, to be honest. I am going to leave a decent garrison here, because at the end of the day, if we're not present, then it is quite vulnerable. Okay. Recruit a spy. I'll recruit some additional troops here. Don't need to worry about ruining the economy too much. Put some extra units in there. Righto. So we'll progress the turn once more. Ah, so he's going to besiege the city then. It's an interesting move. Right, okay. Well, the good news is, what I'll do is Is he trying to make peace with me here? No, that's an assassin, isn't it? Son of a bitch. I honestly expected him to try and make peace then. Okay, well, it's good news that we do have additional reinforcements that could be sent to Byzantium. Honestly, they're on the boats from Pella. And of course they're blocking the way, but then again so am I, so I'll let them off on that one. Right, agent found. So we are the richest faction, which is obviously going to play a very important role. It's a good job that we did repair the wall then. I mean, it's only a wooden wall, so it's not going to take very much to take down. Combine our forces over here. I just want them to operate more effectively. Yeah, we'll be able to hold that. We do have a lot of troops. It's only got 6,000 till it... Well, sorry, 6 turns. They're using the Galatians. What we'll do then is we'll take a look at our chances if we sally forth. We do have some decent numbers, but I'm going to wait for our reinforcements to arrive. At the end of the day, it does make things significantly easier for us. They might as well embrace that. Wow, collect gold chevron. Yeah, I would like the great school of learning in the future. I mean, Athens is going to become such a great city. Right. What I'll do as well then is I'm going to grab the 2 units of hoplites and a unit of elite hoplites. Seleucid fleet over there. We'll have them moved up as well. So we'll have something like a couple hundred additional reinforcements then to pursue this war over here. I should have my new spy. Yep, okay. Go and send him into Pergamon territory. I think he only has possibly 1 city. Yeah, that's all he has. So what we'll do then is we'll take our Pergamon, and then at least we'll actually have a position on Asia Minor. Issue is then we are going to be butting heads with the Seleucids. But we could try to build trade with them. Issue is due to the fact that we are considered very unreliable. I don't think they'll be too enthusiastic about us. We'll just have to see how it works out for us. It might be worthwhile just to send them a little bit of gold, a little bit of tribute every now and then. You know, sort of to keep them sweet. But we'll take a look at it, really. I think it's very much going to come down to a ticking time bomb, to be honest. It would have been nice to have grabbed Halicarnassus, as that is a very wealthy city. And it would have been nice, actually, of taking control of Asia Minor. The Konon constitution has by now won widespread acceptance, and among a near majority of Hellenes, demand is daily growing. Hellenes. Yeah, and demand is daily growing to push its reforms even further. The federal administration of the Konon have voted consent towards a deliberation of constitutional reforms and supported the appointment of commissioners to hold these talks in some common city. Some take it as a sign of a caution, others as a sign of goodwill, that they have required the commissions be led by League of Archons and have declared... led by League Archons and have declared that the presence of 4 of them will constitute a quorum for revising the constitution. Okay, so I think what we need to do again then... Oh, he's died. Well, he had a very good life. He had a very good life. Right, so we have our new faction leader over here. The issue is, though, we have no great governor now in Athens. which does complicate things. I think all we need to do then is send our Archons to Corinthos again. That's what we had to do the first time. So we'll do that once more. And see how that works out for us. Right. Ah, fucking Seleucids. Yeah, this is too pivotal. Too vital. And we'll take attrition here, but once the reinforcements arrive, I'm sure we'll be okay. Right, move them over. I can't combine the fleets. Well, then again, actually. There we go. I need to get by. Yeah, they have very little in their capital city. I'm gonna try... Right, okay, died. Yeah, relations have worsened. Let's recruit some additional spies. There we go. Let's take a look then at Italy. Is that empty? That's actually empty. That's really brave. Right, the city of Roma. Large city walls. Some very interesting units in there. Very interesting. Yeah, there we go. Corinthos. Knossos, Thermon, and Brachia. Awesome. Okay. So let's go ahead and start building some additional ports now. Jesus, 30,000 here? That is an extremely expensive building. Okay, Allied League, start building that there. Save up and then start building the port. I'll start building these way stations and garrisons. Public order increases, local production increases, and as well as the farming income. Trade good bonus. Very nice. Actually, what's that about the strategy? This building represents the development of support infrastructure for trade caravans that travel through your province. By providing such amenities as way stations which can provide caravans with fresh horses, food, water, and security, a state can ensure that trade caravans travel more quickly on the routes, and for less cost increases the level of trade and mercantile income that can pass through the province. This building is a primary method of boosting mercantile income in provinces as well to port. It works in conjunction with road infrastructure buildings to provide this bonus. Right. If there's a port in the province, most mercantile income will come from that building, and the mercantile income benefits from having the road buildings in this province will be reduced, but you still receive some income from upgrading your way station infrastructure. Okay, so it's actually quite nice. So this building provides a medium bonus. That's actually quite good then. So obviously by having the way stations, we will, well, actually improve. Yeah, it's quite nice. Okay, they're actually going to attack me. Yeah, we'll fight this then on the field of battle. Now, of course, we are holding the city. It does have wooden walls, but that is going to make a major difference. And the fact is, we outnumber them by a couple of hundred men, so it's not going to exactly be the hardest fight ever in this world. Okay. Yeah. He has a lot of cavalry as well. So what we're going to be doing then is basically parking our pikemen here at the front gate. Good luck getting through that for the most part. Yeah, absolutely. Good luck on that. Just have some as a reserve. Okay, we do have a lot of cavalry. What I'm going to do then is have them buy another gate. Awkward fucks these cavalry. There we go. Then we can have them obviously sally forth. I do some, have some elite hoplites over here. Right. Hmm. Okay. That was a hard thing to try and do here. They'd fit there. How about the other ones? I've got another smaller unit, haven't I? Come on, you'd fit. Son of a bitch. Definitely don't need pikemen up there, do I? Alright, we'll just have them there for the time being then. Right. It's gonna be a difficult one here, but we'll have to do it like that. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Something like that, but at least I can fire. Some additional troops here on the wall. Yeah, there we go. Pikemen there. I mean, obviously I do have to worry about this. So what I'll do then is bring these guys over here. I don't think that unit's actually... Oh, no, they're not. Okay. That's a lot of additional troops. Right. Yeah, I think we're good with that, Ben. I think we're good. Yeah, fire on that unit. You know, I'd be really quite worried, yeah, for that reason. He actually got hit there. Ah, it seems as though they're actually going to go around. Move our forces up over here onto the wall then. What I can do then is actually move some archers up into this part of the wall here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, good luck getting through those pikes. What I'll do then is obviously once they break through the gate is obviously have them move forward. Potentially one unit in the back move forward. Yeah, they're on the walls already. I mean, good luck to them. Good luck to them. I mean, these guys, like, the missile fire. And you're going to be going up against some elite hoplites. Yeah, they're not going to make it onto the wall, are they? There's no chance in hell. Oh, they're both still here. Well, what the fuck? Right. What I'll do then is have them positioned about there, then obviously they can fire on the cavalry. And yep, just in time to break through the gates. Yeah, that's a brave move. Brave and ultimately very, very stupid, but a brave move. Right, I'll have a second unit push up. I mean, this is what we need. It's like at the moment they're going to try and push us back, so having additional pikes here behind them is going to make things really quite good. Get them on the flank as well. Yeah, they're going to be screwed here. That is a lot of cavalry trying to break through. Yeah, looks like we've got archers firing in here. Very nice. How about you all get up on the wall first? Yeah, that unit has been sent packing. I'll leave them there for the time being should they return. Okay, our own cavalry is going to come out. Right, try and get more of a unit involved there. There's a whole lot of arrows actually coming in here. Sure, some of those will be falling upon our own men, but yeah. What we'll do then is we'll line up here. The actual forces with skirmisher capability can obviously fire upon them. Yeah, they're just not making it up in the actual numbers to make a difference, are they? Can we get them to fire down here? God, it's been an absolute slaughter. Spartan's doing very well. Right, fire upon them. Yeah, that's not a good position to be in, is it? So imagine they're going to break. Currently wavering. It's not going to take much, is it? It's incredible to see that they've actually pushed themselves all the way through. That is a bloody heap. Absolutely literal on that one. I like how they're running inside the settlement. Jesus, that's incredible. Okay. Oh, they've actually managed to push through us here. Right, we'll bring down some reinforcements then. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be able to push through us. They're being hit by archers now, so that's going to hurt them. Just look at the amount of arrows there. Yep, wavering. Very, very nice. Yeah, they've all run off that way. I love the fact that the gate's open for them. I love it. Yep, archers still hit them. Sparta. Oh no, sort of easily lead hoplites. Just a couple skirmishes here. I doubt they're gonna last long. Seems they have one unit here. Yeah, looks like they're just frozen. We'll help them out there. There we go. We'll end the battle. Yeah, they really did not have a chance there. Considering that the vast majority of their army was cavalry, and I mean, I'm gonna hand it to them. I suppose at the end of the day, like they battered the gates down for right. We're gonna charge in, which is, well, what else can you do? You can't dismount, and yeah, you're not fighting on your terms like you would like. It looks as though the Pokemon army to the north has actually been hiring mercenaries. But that's fine. I think what we'll probably do now is actually take the commander from Byzantium and have him lead the troops in Asia Minor. So Seleucid's making things very bloody annoying. Okay. Have him march out over here. Land the troops. Yeah, there we go. No, didn't want to do that. I'll put you in port over here. I'm not a fan of how the Epilogues are moving. They're moving in a way that suggests that they're definitely considering war. Okay, let's put our Archons in Corinthos. Okay, we've got 4 in there now. I think that should satisfy it. Most advanced faction. Very nice. Right, send our spy over here. Is he gonna make it? No, he's dead. I need one in there. And then attempt to open the gates. Yeah, he's dead as well. It's a damn shame. Yeah, I don't mind spending that much cash. Potentially one day we'll have weapons of war. Well, siege engines, basically. That would be very helpful. It'd be very good to actually take down cities. How am I... Right. I don't know how long or why, but we're apparently at war with Carthage. Don't ask me when that happened, but it happened. So we need to make sure that we stop this landing over here. Yeah, his bloody landed troops. How long have we been at war with Carthage? Have I simply just not taken a look at that information? Ah, fuck. Right. Well, we'll deal with that army at sea then. Yeah, clear victory. Fuck's sake. How many troops does he have here? He has 3 troops here. Could these men win? It's not in their favour. What we'll do then is we'll start to recruit some extra units over here. But I guess not. Okay, build the garrison here. I need a bigger navy. God, I've spent a lot of cash this turn. Yeah, we need to try and make some peace accord here. I could take them, I just don't want to be fighting them. Not now. Well, somebody just died. Right. Rioting. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything here, so what we'll do then? Greek leader. Send you to Athens. You're not a very good administrator. The rioting should be quelled next turn. Yeah, we need more commanders. Yeah, they're using actual war fleets here. Need to be very careful. Right. I'm going to take our commander here, well, our Archon. Land him over here. Right, we should be able to win that. Yeah, clear victory. Destroy the Carthaginian troops on the island. And this is what I was talking about beforehand, what we need to do. Then we'll have them travel back, Yeah, there we go. We need to build our war fleets. Yeah, he's carrying a fleet there. Sorry, he's carrying an army. Okay. What we're gonna do then? Take our fleet over here. Combine it with this admiral here. Attack them. Yeah, and we send them to the bottom of the bloody Aegean here. Thank God for that, because that was a full army. Yeah, it looks as though he's trying to actually reach us over here. Actually make him negative money. That's impressive. Right, that's good to know. Right, let's deal with Pergamon here. I need to put them to the sword. Right, let's speak to the Emperors. I could propose an alliance for the time being, which I will do. Right, rejected, fair enough. Map information? No, not interested, okay. Recruit additional units here. To be fair, I might even be better off actually recruiting another fleet, which I'm gonna do actually. Right, yeah, things are becoming rather interesting. It may be worthwhile for us to actually align ourselves with Carthage. Sorry, not Carthage, with the Romans. If we can align ourselves with the Romani, we might be able to use them against the actual bloody Carthaginians. I'm not entirely sure what was the cause of the war between us and Carthage, but we know that we can't allow it to continue. I need to build up my fleet. I mean, once we build up the fleet, then I think that's just been a long-running thing here. And despicable treachery. Oh? Oh, you son of a bitch, you've actually converted my diplomat. Son of a bitch. It's not what I need. The entire army. The entire army was bribed. You traitorous son of a bitch. Who the hell bribed him? I suppose at least the good thing here is the fact that he's a rebel and not actually serving the fuck. Yeah, the Carthaginians returned here with another fleet. Oh, he defected. Right. That sucks. I wish you could actually just, like, get rid of one admiral. Okay, let's make sure he can't escape. Yeah, sounds about right. We lost our good admiral. No, you stupid son of a bitch. Right, there we go. Incredible how that balance of power isn't in our favour. But we do sink him, as he can't escape. Right, we are seeing a lot of rebels now. He's actually a fairly good commander. Okay. Right, there we go, blockade him once again. Yeah, we are running into some difficulties here due to the fact that we don't have that loyalty. Yeah, his authority is very, very low. I think what we need to do then is have him lead our armies. He's considered untested, so yeah, that's what we need to do. Build up forces then. I do need another diplomat. This is definitely not what we needed. We're going to speak to the Romans. They reject an alliance. How about I give them some map information as well? Not interested. Right, we'll head down to Sicily then to try and speak to the Carthaginians. I'd rather have their trade than their sword. And we're currently doing quite well as we defeated them at sea. And we prevented an army from landing, which was a really, really big thing. And at least with that done, we aren't going to be seeing problems immediately come about. But the fact that we had a chance to actually take out Pergamon and it failed does suck. Really does. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I know, right? Right, that cavalry unit's gone. What I think we'll have to do then is actually ferry our forces across the Aegean via, obviously, the navy. And just take on Pergamon. Just, like, force him to return to his capital. Yeah, pretty much. And that's very worrying. Right, I have some options of Cretan mercenaries here. I'll take the funds now, because I do need it. Right, we are going to have him assemble a Hellenic host. There we go. Yeah, we definitely need a larger amount of bloody Archons. Hmm. Okay, that's really good to know. Right, we'll go speak to the Carthaginians, see if we can do something about this war. I don't think they'll want to continue too much longer. I mean, due to the fact that they've lost a lot of their navy. We might be able to bribe the army back, but we are going to obviously need quite a lot of funds there. And I don't know if they would join us again. I'm really hoping for that one. Not in the best of straits right here. Okay, well that's quite good to know. His loyalty is only 2, but we do need another one. Yeah. Hmm. Well, that's not a terrible thing. Okay, we'll have the army fed by the fleet. Hmm. We could offer them a ceasefire. Very demanding, are you kidding me? It's impetuous of them. Can I not cross here? I guess not. I'll take one of the actual ships over here then to actually ferry him across to Sicily so we can speak to the Carthaginians. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right. We need to speak... Well, we need to deal with the Carthaginian threat first and foremost. Yeah. I need more warships. It's not the best situation that we find ourselves in here. Yeah, the Carthaginians are definitely making things difficult for us. Right. I consent to whatever the hell means we have additional, like, characters. That's what I consent to. God's sakes. Okay. They are bloody elephants. Right, we'll fight this on the field of battle. We'll deal with the Carthaginian threat. It's difficult because at the end of the day, the Carthaginians are throwing a lot of men and ships at us at the moment. They're very rich. I'd rather not fight them, but we need to make a show of this. We need to make sure that they will accept peace. It's going to be difficult due to the fact that they have bloody elephants. So it's a case of I don't want to have my lines too thick, but we need to have them thick enough when it's not going to be disadvantaged. At least it will be a good first battle for the nuke. Well, the new leader of the Hellenes. At least these new type forces are actually quite handy in the fact that they have missiles. We completely lack on the fact of no cavalry here. But we'll just have to make do with it for the time being. It is quite stormy. Right, reinforcements have been delayed. Not that we need them. The elephant shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Yeah, well, I mean, this is it. The Romans seem to be doing quite well. They've definitely secured the Italian peninsula. I'm trying to get moving. Let's take a look at these new units then. Very different from the Hellenic units we normally see. Right, here comes the elephant. So there, Sockman, how you doing, my friend? We need units with big old shields, don't we? Yeah, they're gonna hit me with skirmishers. Right, we begin to move up on the right flank here. Okay. Very nice. Ah, we're fighting the Carthaginians again. Can I get... no. Wheel the flank around. Let's begin to push their flank. The Carthaginians don't seem to want to commit to battle, but we're going to force them to. Okay. Right, have the Spartans engage. Or not. Right, close in. Gonna have the archers actually to deter the cavalry. Right, march forward with pikes. Right, hit them in the flanks. Okay, let's hit them from the rear. Don't allow them to escape. What we'll do then is actually commit the reserve. I'd say in the center here. Okay. The elephants are in the middle here. They don't seem to be wanting to engage. We are taking losses, but we should be able to make up for this. Yeah. So the elephants are over here then. Pikes would be very nice against them. Yeah, that unit's buggered. No mercy. Pikes moving in. Very nice. Right, they've been finished off. March, do not run. We don't need to run. Okay, so we are managing to wheel our forces around here. We're going to have our lead Archon march through the center here. Well, march through this gap. I want him to get some kills. I want him to actually be proved in battle. Okay, want him to get involved in the battle. Charge in. Yep, just as the enemy begins to rout. Oh, God, these elephants are rough. Okay. Ah, fine, let them do that then. Okay, we do have our reinforcements that have just arrived to the battle. Right, fall upon them. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually bring the pikes to bear here. Right, the elephants are still fighting. They're not done yet. Right, here they come. I mean, any man who's brave enough to face down a charge of elephants, yeah, I think he deserves to lead. We need to kill them. Yeah, now they're going down. I wish I could turn guard mode off, everybody. It seems to be annoyingly on. Okay, let's get behind them. The battle has definitely gone in our favour here. That's without doubt. Those elephants are extremely dangerous though. Yeah, his main line has routed now. Okay, give them a way out. Right, get into position. Oh, bugger it. If they want to fight to the death, we'll give them that. Ah, the elephants are running amok. Right, have them join the battle. I mean, we do have a lot of fatigue here. They have been fighting for some time now. Yep, they're broken. Okay, so he hasn't seen heavy fighting, but he's shed his share of blood. Him and his bodyguards, at least. There we go. And the battle is won. Yep, right, we'll end it there then. Well. Yeah. Clear victory. I mean, also we did outnumber them vastly. But we had to make sure it was a crushing, absolutely crushing victory. Hopefully now we'll be able to bring the Carthaginians to the negotiation table. It has cost them a huge amount. It's cost us because at the end of the day I wish these troops would be used elsewhere. That city could potentially hold anyway. We'll take our diplomat across here. Speak with the Carthaginians themselves. Right. Yes, they would agree to a ceasefire. I think we will demand regular tribute. Let's see. Okay, fine. One day. Right, so we finally reached peace again with Carthage. And we've re-established trade as well. We did put them to the sword. Okay. Yeah, influence has increased. Established leader. There we go. Right, his authority has increased now. That's what we needed. Take on these troops. Also, we do need some additional troops here. We can definitely see the need for a proper fleet. We'll have a new port soon. I'll start to build another one here. These ports are major investments. Let's see. Okay. The hell? To be fair, I'm gonna leave you behind just to increase that garrison. Move the main army. Lucid fleet. I think I might pick up an additional general as well to have with us. Maybe the actual heir. But I think I'd rather have the heir in the main city of Athens. Yeah, his loyalty is unquestionable. His loyalty, however, not so much. He's fairly loyal. He's very loyal. He's extremely loyal as well. That's good news. Yeah. The Navy has really pulled it together for us. I mean, the fact that we destroyed one army at sea really did make a big difference. Had we had to fight additional armies, it would have been a more difficult situation. So each army that we do not engage is all the better. Can't complain. Really can't complain about that. Hmm. June Governor. Yep, our Greek. Well, that's very good. His retinue has expanded. Well, we have a very interesting situation at the moment. The capital here is the weakest I've ever seen it. We'll land our troops here, besiege the city. If we can take this city practically immediately, then yeah, he's going to be screwed. He can't make it back. Can I block that? I don't know if I'll block it. Right. Pick up our commander here, who isn't particularly too loyal, but we'll have him trained in combat. Serve alongside our leader. Pokemon has garrison script. Sax. We'll see though. I don't think he can beat that army. We do have a lot of elite, well, a lot of elite troops in there. I'm gonna hire some mercenary cavalry too. Actually, now it's a little bit expensive. Yes, we should have the forces to compel him, well, to compel the end of the war. Okay. Build another fleet as well. The issue is, when we build all these fleets, it is costing the economy quite a great deal. But once we have the war over and successfully persecuted, I can get away with less ground forces. You know, Pyrrhus is currently on our border, but I think they might be a little bit afraid of us. I'm not entirely sure. We've caught Pokemon with their pants down though. Yes, they're going to try and besiege Zontagon. But that's to my advantage. Seems like one of the... yeah, he's not going to do that. He's actually heading back already. So he's definitely recognised a threat there. Yeah. A revolt. Tired of paying taxes to foreign rulers and having their sons conscripted to fight in the Conqueror's wars. The people of Trabzal have cast off their yoke of their oppressors in open rebellion. They have raised the banner Pontus once more. Wow. Very interesting. I have a bloody diplomat over here I forgot about. There we go, we have our new port at Athens. Yep, and I can actually raise a war fleet now. Big difference there. But very good. Coastal Guard. I think we should start to build, let's see, large-scale industry. That would be nice. The growth here is absolutely booming. I do want to keep that going though, so we'll build the royal estates. Really would like to increase the actual wealth of Athens. I mean, Athens is going to be the actual engine behind all of this growth. Yeah. 4 more turns, we'll have 2 additional ports as well. Yeah, look at that. We had another Carthaginian army actually land here. So that was quite good. Okay, so what we need then is additional troops here. I'm gonna have a diplomat here as well, just in case. Right. What are our chances looking at? Right. I am going to save this battle. I really can't bother with sieges. They're really quite annoying. Right, there we go. Clear victory. There's a big amount of population there. There's a huge amount of people. And we are going to enslave them. Yeah, all these rebel armies now. Uncomfortable humanitarian. -1 to the morale of all troops on the battlefield, -6% cost to Jesus. Not what we want there. But Pergamon has gone now. And we've gained a mighty city. Yep, our forces didn't take too much in the way of casualties. No, it isn't, but it is very effective. It means that they can't be a challenge to us again. Right, that's very good. And with that, the situation should stabilize. He's only just become a humanitarian. I can understand why. I suppose it's like, Jesus, the sheer scale of the slaughter. Why would I just give them that? They're not offering me anything. He's not wrong. Right, I am going to take the diplomat that comes next turn and have him sent to Asia Minor. So we are doing fairly well now. I think once we remove Epirus as a threat, then we really won't have to worry too much, at least on mainland Greece at all. As for the most part, there won't really be a threat to us. I mean, the Romans are going to be one to watch out for, so we do definitely need to have, yeah, a decent sized fleet there. Okay, we have a man here for adoption. I'm going to take him. His loss is okay. I mean, he is green. We'll have our faction leader come home then. What we'll do then is we'll have our faction heir actually be in charge of Pokemon. Yeah, I don't trust his loyalty. The authority, though, of our grand leader, Mikalios, has increased though. Ah, fuck's sake. Next turn. Right then. Yes, that was the previous leader there. Deserted. Shame, really. Just look at about. Well, just look at the sheer amount of trade there. Right. You know, that really does concern me. They do accept alliance though. I'm gonna decline that for the time being. Okay, but we are now aligned with the Seleucids. I would like to go speak to that other diplomat. Trade rights. And there we go. So we've established. Wow. Yeah, we established additional trade routes there. And so we should see our wealth increase. And at least with an alliance between us and the Seleucids. That is going to make a big difference. So I mean, at the end of the day, things have definitely stabilized to a good extent now. I was saying? Yeah. Can I bribe any of them? Suppose I should have expected this to happen. We are going to have to fight this. Pergamon may yet rise again should we fail here. Even if they do take the city back, they will be critically weakened. I could have fought this, right, actually they're not going to be able to run too far. I don't know where our reinforcements are going to come from, so stay over here at the rear. We can hide somewhere, probably all the better. Well, fuck. Okay, here comes the Greek army. Yeah, they're beelining straight for him. He's gonna have to hold his own. Okay. We do have some very elite units. Yeah, he has a lot of cavalry here. I mean, this is only his first army, so the other army is going to come at some point. So we do need to actually destroy them. I'm not going to run them because at the end of the day, I do not want to actually retreat him. Could do, but I think he'll still fight. He'll do this. Definitely a lot of men here. Yeah, we definitely do have the numbers here. It's a good mix of quality as well. Right, what do we have over here then? Cavalry. Incredible, really, isn't it? Just the sheer volume of men marching. Right. I don't know where his other armies as of yet, so it seems like they may have been delayed. He's going to be using his skirmishers here, but that's fine. Fire upon his general. Some of the best archers in the world there. He has artillery. Right, get into position and then we'll attack. I can't allow them to well, just to open fire. Yeah, I can imagine. Be insane. I'm impressed by the fact that he does have war engines. Okay, the men are almost in position, but we'll have first line march. Second line move up. Wow, okay. Oh, wow. Yep, we'll have him march over there to join us. Oh, wow. Yeah, we need to put an end to this. That's very effective. Okay, his arm is breaking. Unsurprising, really, considering the sheer weight of numbers. Pikes down. Yeah, okay, that should be an end to the cavalry. Right, we can see additional forces coming in. It's too late though, really. Though his troops will be fresh, we'll have some time obviously to reform our battle line and rest. Okay, we're good over here. If I can deal with the general, that'd be great. Our own general's on his way. That would look to be the enemy general there. Yeah, enemy general. Okay, form up. Yeah, definitely not a wise idea. Okay, forget about chasing them. Yep, our general is making his way down here, so the Archon will be in charge of the army. Be able to direct it personally. $159 captives, which is alright. At least we will bring them back to Pergamon once and for all here. They won't have any opportunity to come back after this. They have no state, they have no city, and soon will have no army. Okay, what remains? form up into 2 lines. Be quick about it. Right, once they close the range, we'll begin to march on them. Fatigued, fresh. Yeah, some of them are exhausted. I mean, obviously these guys are exhausted from the fact of running. Okay. They really can't win this now. What the hell are they firing at? Yeah, we need to let the pikes do the work. Right, skirmish cavalry doesn't matter then. In fact, just tell them to march on straight. Okay, get around them. Use a sheer weight of numbers here. Yep, get the general involved. Yeah, now they're beginning to run. Oh, I thought they were. They're not going to be far off. Yeah, good luck there. Move double time. And this is it when we're completely outnumbered them. Throw some javelins into their backs. That's not going to leave them looking too pretty. Oof. Once more. There we go. Pikes, okay. Flank the unit. Yeah, they can't react to both. Try and get behind it as well. Yeah, beautiful. That's what we want. Sure, they might get one unit at the front, but the other one is going to get them in the rear. Yeah, just a matter of time now. Speed things up. Right, there we go. Yep, finish them off. I think it's just that one unit and then these guys, really. Ah, there we go. Fantastic. So with that, Pokemon is effectively wiped out. We took their main city, obviously they were destroyed as a faction, but they still had their armies. They do still have some men, but yeah, they're not going to have much. It's a great bit of experience here for our commander. March into the city triumphantly as well. Allied League City. Beautiful. Interloper. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, not good. But he's loyal, and that's what I need right now. Yeah, only a couple of units left there. I might have them march out to actually deal with it, put it to an end. Yep, and it's done. Though there is one large army. Yeah, that is definitely the proper army. Send some additional forces to Pella. Not very many good men there. Crew some Toxotai. Right, he can't negotiate anymore this turn. I'm not comfortable with the amount of Carthaginians there. They've not endeared themselves to me, really. Shockingly, I know. Having lots of money has negative effects on governor trades. Ah, okay. So what we need to do then is just spend, spend, spend. I can definitely do that. Right, he's bored. Okay, that's good to know, then. We can definitely spend this cash. That'll be done soon. Right, begin construction. Well, actually, to be fair, build it at Pella. Yep, one more turn. We'll have 2 additional ports. I'll wait a turn and then we can build another port here. Yeah, we make a lot. The vast majority of our money through trade. Construction's obviously in a lot. Corruption's quite bad. So Vic, I like how you do, my friend. When will you next play Project Zomboid? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to organise with Aquilaris. I'm going to try and get a good up at Maxentius and Cucumber on board as well. And hell, if I can get other people, I will do. Be interested to see, really. Like, whether we could actually get, like, a server or something just to play on. It'd be one of those things we're, like, trying to organise when people are going to be on. But, yeah, could be pretty good. I mean, Christ, I was playing a challenge scenario earlier. And it's the one where you're in winter time. Well, basically where you only have a certain amount of time until there's basically never-ending winter. We'll just call it Fimble Winter for the time being. And it is tough. It is so very tough. I had to make a character with the lucky trait. Just because it's like when you actually start, the house you start in has absolutely nothing practically. So at least with having lucky, you actually do have a chance to find something. Right, Italian mercenaries. Yeah, get that cash. But man, there's so many undead everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And I'll mention it to him, like, I know Agrippa wants to do it, which is always a good thing. I know Aquilaris definitely does. And Temple of Poseidon. Right, we need the coastal patrols. I've looked at some of the mods, but I mean, if you want to suggest some, then I'm more than open to that. Yeah, build these warship patrols. Okay, I might as well build the mines in Sparta to give them something to do. It's a shame Sparta used to be a much larger city until it was sacked. Sacking is bloody brutal. I need something being built in every single settlement. Okay. I could definitely do a build on the Great School here, basically, to train them. Yeah, he's a really good dude. Just some really good content. Is the actual PR guy as well for Terminal Conflict, which is really awesome. Doing well for himself there. I've got the map mods on, though I think it's one of these things I might have to decide which one to really have. Who's that? The boy. Boy. Yeah, I've seen some of those mods, like, Christ. I know there's, like, one where they become, like, really active at night where they can start sprinting. I mean, that would be really entertaining. I mean, it'd be bloody terrifying. How are they so wealthy? But again, I guess they've had nothing to do. We'll have to put an end to them. I mean, Almos does look like a good city. Yeah, that's the one I'm using, the one that combines them all. You know, I keep I keep forgetting about my other diplomat. Fuck knows with it. Oh right, there's a city over there. Whoever you are will trade. Yep, I don't care if they know where I am. Yeah, I think it'd be worth having a look at. I might have a go at it later on or something, so that does sound like a fucking scary experience. Right, so you can see here the population is absolutely just stopped. Growth anyway, sorry. So this is a good thing that we're actually building the farms over here. That should start the growth once more. So up here to build the port. Wow. That's crazy. I think one of the mods makes the zombies try to get cover when it rains, so that during the storms will try to break into your buildings and stuff. That's crazy. The sword there sounds like something is under siege. Alcanasis is a rebel? Oh, it is. Well, shit. All's fair in love and war, really. Definitely need to go in there and grab that prize. I don't know if they'll be unhappy with me, but I can't imagine we can miss that opportunity. Good opportunity for our heir to build up some prestige. And there we go. Ah, fuck's sake. I hate that just completely stops all movement. Roman fleet, Seleucid fleet. Right. I wonder if having these coastal patrols reduces the chances of, like, pirates spawning. That's a large army. Taxi network. Right, there we go. Coastal Guard. I'll build the temple. That's not bad actually. Unit training cost reduced by 20%. I should go with the farms. That's what we need for the long-term growth. Right, I mean, we can actually get in there and sneak in and take Halicarnassus. That would be a bloody prize. I don't know how it's going to make the Seleucids react to us, but hey. Though, looking at their empire upon the map, it does look as though, Ptolemy is, well, the Ptolemaics? Ptolemy? Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce it, but, well, exactly. But anyway, it definitely looks as though the Seleucid Empire is actually facing some real difficulties here at the moment. They're not the juggernaut that they once were, apparently. Yeah, still rebels. There we go. Besiege the city. Beautiful. Yeah, cross our fingers. Trade rights. That's good. I don't even know who they are. Are we trading with them? We're not, so we will be now. Fine. Oh, we're already trading with them. Oh well. Accepted. Well, I like that blue. Yeah, we have an idea now what's going on over here. Here, boy, are you? Who's your boy? Oh, Ptolemy. Ptolemaic. Yeah, that's actually a fucking lot easier. Okay, his influence is... Well, sorry, his authority isn't the greatest, but it's still better than what it once was. God, I can build a large port. Jesus. A naval dockyard. Yeah, so I could have more war fleets. Though it does reduce our law. We do need to... Well, we do need to increase the law here. I could ferry across some additional reinforcements. Additional units do make a difference. Okay, we are going to save up to build the major, well, the large port here. Ptolemy. Yeah, sounds about right. Certainly better than what I was doing anyway. When your entire civilization becomes a boat meme. I mean, they are still very powerful. In terms of, like, production, military, household, just everything, they are powerful. Now go to the Allied League. Ah. Well, that's good then. If they're distracted, we could go in and take them. Yeah, that army doesn't know what it's doing. Interesting. The Getae have moved into the area. Better yet, build your ports out of marble. Let's see what are our chances here. They're not as great as I would like. Let's see. 34,000. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to afford it by then. Just gonna have some additional troops. There we go. And we've actually managed to nab ourselves Halicarnassus. I don't think the Seleucids will be too happy. But fuck 'em. It's a beautiful prize. Yeah, that's a big old city. We'll have those plenty walls repaired. As we may very well need them. They're actually quite weak here. Very nice. Right there. Oh, right, here they are. Rebels. Okay, how... Right, it's not the most profitable mine, but still pretty good. Right, we'll have a school there. I'm looking forward to having the... well, the bloody royal administrators over here. Does make sense though, doesn't it? Silly loopsies. Ah, there we go. We're actually taking it now in production. Brilliant. And we're the most advanced faction. Truly is this a surprise, that the wisdom and learning and the culture of Greece are the greatest and most advanced in all the world. Only the groveling barbari would think otherwise. Barbari. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they do have a huge amount of naval power. Though, for the time being, while it suits us, we'll stay friendly. I don't know why Halicarnassus broke off, but if it did, I mean, it seems like they're actually suffering here. Royal homeland. Yeah. Ephesus may break off as well. It looks as though there is rioting due to the fact that the buildings are damaged. They rebels? Yeah, fuck it. See if we can bribe them. Yeah, shock. Barbarorum. Yep, sounds good. We'll have a new port here. Then have the royal administrators done next turn. I'll save the cash so we can do something in both cities. Just look at the amount of trade actually going between us and just everywhere. Oh, we'd actually allied with them as well. Possibly so. Possibly so. I mean, we have some fantastic communication. I mean, the road network has been improved here. It's only Byzantium that has poor road networks. But I can improve that by building a proper port. I get an itch now to play M&T. But the market. Actually, no, let's see. Ah, how you doing there? Hugh, how you doing, my friend? I am back from Civil War 2 as a geod. I got my ass beat at Virginia at the end of 1861. You know, I'd really, really love to actually play THG in bloody Civil War 2. I think it's honestly like the best geod game. It just seems to run the best. It just flows, it just works. I think it's due to the fact that there's only really 2 factions actually in the game, so you don't have like, well, crap going on. Oh, right, I didn't actually mean to talk to them. So their wealth now supposedly is poor. Their power still supreme. We'll have them soon enough. Just a matter of time. So what do you think is better? This mod to Medieval 2 or Rome to War? Well, I mean, Europa Barbarorum was ported from Rome to War. I don't know, I think it's one of these things, it's like, I'm always going to have the nostalgia for, like, Rome to War. But this mod really does bring a lot of that back. Obviously, it does improve upon it greatly. Jesus. Pergamon is such a large city. Okay, build the port. That's very nice. I think the most annoying thing about old war games is that you couldn't automatically allocate resources to fight damn looters and pirates. There we go, let's build the large port. 16 bloody turns. Just look at the size of Athens. I mean, Athens is really pumping that cash out. And obviously that's on like, yeah. Has to be. More law. Zloty. That's fairly expensive. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. Rome to War ++. Ah, man, just think 2019 we might actually see Aurora C+. That'd be freaking great. Ah, Sparta. Oh, phenomenal. You'll finally be able to graduate into a city. That'd be brilliant. I think what we need to do then is really sort out the situation in terms of the economy. Make sure everywhere's building something, and then we need to organise for war. And that is going to have to come against the Epirots. I'm still hoping that some of these cities here on the coast break away from the Seleucids. God knows who they are. Ah, very nice. The Bactrians and the Seleucids are at war. Interesting. Yeah, the Seleucids are having a really bad time here. Looks like they've lost a lot of their cities here to Hayastan. I don't like that they have an army on the border. I don't like how they have all these armies here. There we go. At least then we'll be able to actually increase the growth rate of these cities. I mean, our cities are very well connected, which is brilliant. Carthage is doing fairly well, and they must be very wealthy. Let's take a look. Bloody hell, they're rich. So the top 5 factions, us, whoever they are. Epirus, whoever they are. Interesting that the Romans are up there. Yeah, look at the Seleucids all the way up there. Bloody hell. Yeah, the Romans are starting to eclipse, well, they're actually meeting the Carthaginians. In terms of production, I'm on par with the Romans. See, the thing is, we need to have a very strong fleet due to the fact that we, well, predominantly rely upon trade as our income. That's where the vast majority of our income comes from. We do have some fairly good control, at least over the Aegean. Yeah, wow. Happy birthday there, mate. Right, fantastic. Keep on building up the farms over here. Sparta's built her mines, and then she's going to build her new walls as we expand. Yeah, we definitely do need to increase the law and order. It's interesting. Athens itself is mostly just trading with our own cities. Man, pizza does sound nice. Happy birthdays all round. Jeez, look at that trade between Halicarnassus and Rhodes. I'm looking for the city that makes us the most in trade. 2,000 is actually quite a lot so far. Yeah, Athens, by and large, out there. God, I'd love some turkey. Stop talking about food, you're making me want to have something to eat. Okay. Mate, pass me some of that turkey. I'll help you out. I think what we might have to do, actually, is try and capture some of these rebel cities, but they are quite far away. So Pontus does actually exist, I just don't know where they are. Dicks. They are very powerful though. Yeah, we are going to have some big contenders for the actual fights later. That's a bloody reality. Okay, everywhere's built in at the moment. That's good. Be looking. Yeah. I'm interested to see that Athens still isn't grown. We'll probably have to actually build the temple there. Yeah, theoretically northern Anatolia. Is that a rebel army that just popped up there? Oh. Oh. Now that's beautiful. Come to Baba. I love the fact that we just benefited from the collapse of law and order of our ally. Conveniently right next to us. Yeah, whatever they have, it's not really doing them any good at the moment. Lusitanian. Interesting to see all these navies here. Who the hell is a buy? Can I bribe them? No. Recruit some additional units here. I'm almost. The city's only got 3 units there, so that's fine. Okay, retrain them. 7 more turns to have additional Spartans. Where was that? Okay, they're losing out on their production here. They're still top dogs militarily. Yeah, I feel bad for the Seleucids, but the thing is, you snooze, you lose. Possibly. I think we might need to, like, have the industry to do something like that. Not super sure. Yeah, I need more units here. What we'll do then is send 3 additional units here. There we go. I love the fact that we've actually taken 2 cities here by just them purely rebelling. I just need Sardis to go and then that'd be brilliant. Yeah, I mean, we're really weakening the Seleucids. Like, massively so. For them to have lost bloody 2 cities there. 2 very wealthy cities. One more than the other, but still. So I mean, our main cities here are really Athens, Pella. I mean, Demetrius is actually quite wealthy. Pergamon and Halicarnassus. Very wealthy. I'm determined to find Pergamon. Oh. Pontus, that's who I'm looking for. Oops. Actually, I don't think I'm trading with these people. Well, she's not the best administrator. There we go. Yeah, hello. That's really cool. I'm not happy with the amount of armies they have here. That does make me bloody nervous. Okay, soon we do need to think about actually going on the offensive. The thing is, I bloody need cities to build in. It's going to be interesting to actually spend our wealth. Yeah, that sounds about right. Obviously increases authority. Very good, very good. Make sure the growth is going down here. Right. Oh, we already tried it, okay. Whoops. Ah. Awkward. Yeah, this city in the north is a rebel. Got a decent army in it though. Okay, I'd like to see what kind of elite army I can put together. At the moment, not much of one. There we go. Something like that. Something like that. I think each city has their own, like, individual pool. They're definitely not super available. I think we'll have this last turn and then we'll bring the stream to an end. But a long one, about 3 hours. I don't know what it is about this game. I can play this game for a very long time. but we've actually expanded quite nicely. If any other cities fall, we'll be right in there. Try and bribe them once more. Yeah, some nice elite units in there, to be fair. I want the rebels to take that, so that I can actually take it back. And we actually got the wonder down here, which is amazing. Was it like the Tomb of Halicarnassus? Oh, the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, that's it. Very, very impressive. Okay, let's start to put the army together. Go deal with these rebels. There we go. Actually, what I'm going to do here, take him into the field, pick up some Cretan archers, and it's an alright army. A very different one to the ones that we've normally fielded. There'll only be a couple hoplite units in there. But we do have vastly more pike than we normally do. Yeah, no, it was nice to lose 0 men. We do have a good amount of cavalry in there. Yeah, they did well. Four more turns. There we go. Allied League. Where the hell are they from? Oh, at least we can actually retrain some of them. Retaken by the Seleucids. Plenty of enemies there. Right, but that's where we'll end it for tonight. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. And if you'd like to support me on the channel, please do consider donating, as when I play Europa Barbarorum 2 with its actual default music, I don't make anything from it, as it's not copyright. Well, it's copyrighted. But yes, thank you so very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope to see you again in the future. Until next time, good and